Now, many people ask, what about non-members? How does the LDC protect its members from parties that aren't bound to LDC rules under a member contract? Well, the primary strategy the LDC would use is to cluster its infrastructure at certain high demand locations and create service hubs there. So let's say the LDC has built a service hub in a high demand location, offering its members a landing and launch pad, comprehensive information on resources and terrain, internet, communications, power, roads and other surface transportation, emergency shelters and backup supplies, networked waste recycling, and some degree of property rights protection via the LDC registry that doesn't confer land ownership but still protects people's investments in land. And let's say it's planning to develop much, much more. Now, if a non-member comes along wanting to mine resources in a haphazard way or use abusive labor practices, and they know they don't want to become an LDC member because if they did, they'd be in breach of their contract and the LDC could fine them, could cut them off from certain services, could even sue them in a court or arbitration center on Earth. So they choose not to become a member. Now, where are they likely to operate? Well, if they go near an LDC service hub, they would need to build all of their own infrastructure in constant conflict with the LDCs. They might think we could seize control of this service hub by force, but the LDC would have built in some security measures for its members, and more importantly, with having many nations as equity investors in the project, this would provoke major international backlash. So they'd be more likely to go off to another location where they can build undisturbed. But at this point, most non-members will realize that it would actually be more profitable to just change their practices and become LDC members. But even if they still really want to go it alone, they're more likely to operate further away where the risk of interference is less likely and less severe.